Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be doing a roster review. I know this is the second video of the day, but I'm kind of bored because today my school is asynchronous, so there's no virtual classes or anything. I've done all my work already, so I'm really bored, so I'm just filming videos all over the place. Anyways, today we have the roster review of Mall Eliza. We were chatting on YouTube, and we were able to set this up. First things first, great arena team. I also use a team like this, EP lead with Vader and Thrawn. You can really put any Sith or Empire person in the other two slots. I guess preferably it would be Empire. But I really like having Nihilus and Dooku in there. Anyways, first things first, I see you have a 7-star Thrawn. Very nice indeed. Gear 10 Ezra. See, people always say to keep your Phoenix at, what is that, Gear 7 or Gear 8, which I do, but then I geared up Ezra too, because I know Ezra can be used like maybe a little bit in a later game in a Jedi squad. So I have him at Gear 10 also. I'm very close to a 7-star Grand Admiral Thrawn as well, so it's great that you already have a 7-star Thrawn. So you get around 570k GP, which is a great place to be with all this stuff. So you also have a 7-star GMY, very nice. Probably want to put the Omega on that. See, my mistake when I first got my first Zeta ready, I kind of went trigger happy and just slapped it on anyone. And I loved my Grandmaster Yoda, so I decided to put it on his leader ability. Now I know that you never use his leader ability. It's not a bad Zeta, it's okay, but you just never use his leader. Battle Meditation is a much better Zeta. So, whenever you do get a Zeta ready, and if you do want to put it on GMY, don't put it on the lead, because you never do GMY lead. It's not useful. There's so many better Jedi leads. Definitely put on Battle Meditation. Battle Meditation is a great Zeta. My first Zeta, that was my first Zeta on GMY. Not a good choice. I'd recommend if you ever do get a Zeta, or when you get your first Zeta ready, definitely do Merciless Massacre. Merciless Massacre is probably one of the, if not the best beginner Zeta. It's really what makes your Vader good. After I did the Vader Zeta, I did the EP lead. That's where I'm at right now. EP lead is great too, especially if he's in your squad arena, which he is. After that, I'm planning on doing the No Escape. No Escape is also really good. It's really what allows him to solo Geos, because it makes it so that the stealth is dispelled, so you can get at Spy early. And then Thrawn's Ebb and Flow is also a great Zeta. Let's see, you got Piet. I'd recommend starring up Piet a bit more. I don't know if you're farming him already, but definitely keep farming him. Moff Gideon is also a good one. Dark Trooper as well. I see you're getting Imperial Troopers up, which is great. What's your First Order looking like? Let's see First Order. Alright, First Order is not too bad. You got both the Kylos, you got Sith Trooper, that's great. I haven't really been focusing on First Order that much, so sadly I don't have Sith Trooper yet. You got a 6-star R2, very nice. Scion, I'd recommend gearing up Scion a bit more. Scion is great. Also put some mods on him. Speaking of mods, let's take a look at your mods on these guys. Alright. Definitely. Alright, these are okay. Good speed primary there. You're definitely going to want... So, if we take a look over at my mods, you always want to... If you want to get these set bonuses, I don't know if you know how these work, but it took me a little while to understand them. Basically, the set bonuses, there are different amount of mods needed for these sets. The sets are these symbols, so this one's health, on the top left, and there's speed and all that. And you know when you're getting all the set bonuses if all these yellow lines connect. But for different sets, you need different amounts of mods for that. So to get the speed set bonus, you need 4 speed mods. So as you can see, I have 4 speed mods here. And then the health set only needs 2 to get that bonus. So I have 2 health mods, and that's how you get all the set bonuses. I would definitely recommend always having a speed secondary if you can. So you have that 30, except for on your arrow, on your speed primary arrow. See, 21 speed secondary, 12 speed secondary. Preferably stuff that's over 10 speed. Like this one's not great. 7 speed isn't great. 5 speed's not great. 10 speed's alright. But see, you want to get these set bonuses, and you also want it to be always 5 dot mods. Because anything under 5 dots, you can't slice. Like this is only 4 dots, you can't slice it. I can see why you put it on there. It's got a little bit of health, a little bit of offense, a little bit of speed. But you can't slice it, so you're not going to up those stats anymore. So I would definitely recommend always having 5 dot mods. And also always having a speed secondary and trying to get those set bonuses. Yeah, definitely want to have better mods on these guys. Let's see how's the speed looking. Alright, that's alright. Yeah, you definitely want better speed on these guys. Preferably over 200. My fastest character right now is Thrawn. He's at around 230 or 40. You definitely want Thrawn to be fast so you can get those fractures out there and turn meter swaps. It's also good to have Vader fast. I don't have my Vader that fast. I think my Vader's around 180 because my mods are more focused on crit chance. Oh no, he's at 201. That's alright. Let's see. If you can hear in the background, that's just my dad on a work call. Alright. It's gonna take a while when you get used to these new arts on these characters. There's not much else to talk about here. Definitely, just to recap, try to star up First Order a bit more. Get a bit better mods on these guys. Always have the set bonuses. Always have a speed secondary if you can. Maybe try to get that R2 up to 7 stars. Star up your Empire a bit more. Also might be worth going for bounty hunters at your point in the game. It's good to have a decent bounty hunter squad when you're early there, because they can help out a lot. Definitely gear up Mando a bit. Mando's really good, especially with his one-shot spy. You got Spy 2, and you got General Grievous as well. And you got Hux. Looks like you've got lots of, like, mid-level, level 50, level 40 characters here, which might be hurting your GP a little bit. You might have a little bit of an inflated GP because you have so many mid-level characters here. If you're not, what I always say is focus on one squad, gear that squad up until a certain amount, probably gear 12, that's what I say. Really don't focus on anyone else, because if you're focusing on multiple squads at once, you have a really, really spread out roster with lots of mid-level characters like this. Your GP is going to be a little inflated, and once you hit level 85, which seems like you're at level 83, once you hit level 85 and you unlock Grand Arena, your GP is going to be inflated. Luckily, when you're at 500k GP, you can't really inflate it enough to move up into the next division. But especially with these new division changes, but definitely when you're not focusing on these people, when you're not focusing on them and you don't need them, either just don't even unlock them and leave them unactivated so they don't inflate your GP, or activate them and keep them at level 1, gear 1. Because you should really be focusing down on that Empire squad, starring them up, gearing them up. And then maybe if you want to go for bounty hunters or Jedi or Geos or GG. I guess to recap, just little bit of an inflated GP. Don't activate anyone if you don't need them. Definitely focus down on that Empire squad. Get your mods a bit better. Get speed secondaries. Get the set bonuses. And really focus down on that Empire squad. Empire is a great faction. Once you have them geared up, even at low gear, they're great. That's just about it. You got a great roster. Take a look at ships. You got pretty decent ships. Obviously, this early in the game, you don't like, ships aren't that great because you simply just haven't had enough time to gear up your crew members for the ships or star up the ships. It's really all just time. It all just takes time. Also, it seems like you're at level 83 because that's the highest that I see your Ezra at. Level up these guys. Vader shouldn't be at 73. Definitely at least level up your arena squad, all to 83 or as high as you can. Unless you're running low on crystals or credits, which I can understand. But definitely try to get them at least to level 80. That'll help out a bit too. Overall, great roster. Focus down on that Empire. And thanks for watching, guys. Let me know if anyone else wants a roster review. Finally got the audio working, so I can finally do roster reviews. Alright, thanks for watching. See you guys later.